Well, my name's Charlie McMahon. I'm the Vice President of Information Technology at Tulane University. So at Tulane, I'm responsible for all of the IT needs of the university. That ranges from the administrative systems that we use to cut payroll checks, to the research systems that we use for academic discovery. At Tulane, HPC is an important part of our research capabilities. We use it for traditional big science analytics, so things like investigating cosmic phenomena like black holes. We also use it for big data analytics. And we've got a couple of interesting projects there. In one case, we contract with the NFL Players Association, and we do long-term studies of player health, particularly around traumatic brain injuries. We also have a National Primate Center at Tulane. It's been in existence for about 50 years, and we have a wealth of information that we've collected from the animal colonies over that period of time. And the opportunity to use big data analytics to make scientific discoveries by mining data or information that we already have is really exciting. We think that points the way to the future of scientific discovery in bioinformatics. The thing that excites me right now is the intersection of big data analytics and high performance computing. So for the first time, and Tulane is proud to say with the help of Dell, Intel, Cloudera, Bright Computing, for the first time we have a production instance of Hadoop running on top of Lustre on a high performance computing cluster. Now we have the ability to use the power of high performance computing to solve big data problems. That's exciting. We do have several challenges that face us in the future for high performance computing. A lot of people talk about Moore's Law, and are we coming to the end of these rapid increases in the number of processors we can put on a chip? My sense is that we will come to the end of that, but we're not there yet. The more pressing issue is for our interconnects to keep up with the growth in processors on a chip. And so that's the next problem that we really need to solve. As we get more and more processors on the same chip, and computation gets shrunk from the size of a data center the size of a football field into a single server, then the communication boundaries become the gating factor. Now, the other problem that we deal with is a people problem. And so we hear all the time that there's concern about creating enough graduates in the STEM programs. I want to focus a little bit more narrowly on that problem. If you look at the people entering the IT workforce in the year 2000, roughly 20% of them were women. If you look in the year 2010, roughly 9% of the people entering the IT workforce were women. So what we are seeing is a trend that goes the wrong way in terms of engaging women in computer science in particular. And that means we, in essence, are leaving half of our workforce on the bench. We cannot survive and thrive as a society and as an economy if we don't do something about that. Well, it's an interesting problem when you start talking about young children and trying to convince them or make them understand how high-performance computing impacts their lives or why it matters. I actually think about this a lot because I've got a grandchild that's 10, another one that's 9. It turns out it's not all that difficult to do. The things that they engage with that capture their attention in everyday life have roots back in high-performance computing. So you take a look at something as simple as Star Wars or The Hobbit, where you've got a lot of CGI, and you can understand that supercomputers were necessary to make that experience that they have possible. So what I try and do is connect high-performance computing and the explosion of data that we have back to things that they are experiencing in their lives right now.